Thank you very much, gentlemen. Very warm welcome also from my side. Mercedes-Benz is the oldest and most valuable premium brand in the world. According to Best Global Brands 2014 by Interbrand, our brand is in the top 10 for the first time with a value of over $34 billion. We are currently celebrating several record years in a row. Right now, with our overall strategy, we are more successful than we have ever been. 2014 saw us once again achieve a double-digit growth of around 13%. The Mercedes-Benz brand clearly stands for the best in products, technologies, and in service. No other automobile embodies this like the new S-Class. When we launched this high-tech sedan in 2013, we once again delivered a vehicle generation that even the critics often referred as the best car in the world. The S-Class is the flagship and core of the brand with the three-pointed star. Technically, the S-Class is a league of its own. Best figures in areas such as aerodynamics, lightweight design combined with the highest level of passive safety prove just how thoroughly we have implemented our 3D body engineering development strategy. In terms of active safety, assistance systems and semi-autonomous driving, the S-Class is above and beyond of all its competitors. In addition, it's the spearhead of our ongoing plug-in hybrid offensive, which began with a recently launched S500 plug-in hybrid and will bring 10 new plug-in hybrids to the market by 2017. Because we know that it's largely 8 and 12-cylinder engines that dominate this vehicle segment, the Mercedes-Maybach vehicles also feature these high-caliber power plants that are at the very forefront of our competition. The top model is the Mercedes-Maybach S-600 with a V12 bi-turbo engine and a state-of-the-art, redeveloped 7-speed automatic transmission. The V8 bi-turbo unit in the Mercedes-Maybach S500 is equipped with a 9-speed automatic transmission gearbox. As of June 2015, the Mercedes-Maybach S500 will be also offered as an all-wheel drive variant. You can rest assured that all three versions possess stellar performance with incredibly competitive fuel consumption figures. The exceptionally comfortable driving experience is aided by the unique magic body control. You will have the chance to experience that later, which comes as a standard in the 12-cylinder models. Customers worldwide obviously think we've done everything right with the new S-Class, as evidenced by its success. With more than 100,000 units sold in the first full year on the market, it's the best-selling S-Class in the history of our top model and by far the most successful automobile in this segment. The bandwidth of the S-Class lineup is already substantial. We have three different variants on the market so far. We have a short wheelbase S-Class, we have the long wheelbase S-Class, and we have the S-Class Coupe, which is probably not only from my point of view, the most beautiful S-Class family member. The new S-Class sedan is selling better than the models of both our Bavarian competitor and friends in Germany. And it's worth taking a closer look at this comparison. When it comes to sales of premium sedans in the price segments from 150,000 to 200,000 euros list price, Mercedes-Benz dominates this market in the 5 biggest European markets and even more so in the USA and in China. Playing a major role in this is our first and highly successful sub-brand Mercedes-AMG. Mercedes-AMG stands for driving performance and is inspiring more and more customers worldwide. In 2014, our performance brand lived up to its name, put its foot to the floor, and broke through the 40,000 sales mark. In the automotive luxury segment above 200,000 euros list price, already occupied by the likes of the Mercedes S-Class AMG, there are currently only 2 other competitors with a comparable lineup. They bear resonant English names and very impressive price tags. We now want to strengthen our presence further in this exclusive segment with another offering, Mercedes-Maybach. The overall strategy behind will now be introduced by my colleague Johannes. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Lutz. Ladies and gentlemen, with the existing S-Class lineup, we have an excellent basis to go one step further and expand our brand portfolio with a highly exclusive and individual facet. This is a role assumed by the 4th S-Class model variant, the Mercedes-Maybach S-Class. Mercedes-Maybach stands for exclusive, even more individual and luxurious automobiles based on Mercedes-Benz vehicles. Thus, they fulfill the very highest expectations of the most demanding customers worldwide. The new Mercedes-Maybach is another step on the way to expanding the S-Class portfolio to a total of 6 models. More than 60 years ago, 1951 to 1957, Mercedes was already offering a very broad palette of luxury and prestigious vehicles with the 300. The 300 State limousine dubbed Adenauer for the first German Chancellor, a two-door coupe, a 2-door cabriolet, a large 4-door 4-seat cabriolet, and a roadster. The worldwide appeal and desirability of these 5 body styles shown here remains unchanged until today. All the luxury brands still use it. At the start of the 60s, Mercedes-Benz added another truly stately limousine, the S600 Pullman. These examples all demonstrate that when it comes to exceptional automobiles, Mercedes-Benz has a very special historical expertise that exists among very few of our competitors indeed. The new Mercedes-Maybach S-Class represents the continuation of this great tradition on the basis of the very latest technologies. It enhances our lineup in the S-Class segment with an option that appeals to sophisticated customers and one that stands for individual and extremely demanding exclusivity. With a length of 5.45 meters and a wheelbase of 3.36 meters, the Mercedes-Maybach S600 exceeds the long wheelbase S-Class in both dimensions by 20 centimeters. First and foremost is the rear seat passengers who benefit from the opulent spaciousness of the Mercedes-Maybach, as well as from standard equipment with executive seats left and right and many other exclusive details. Plus, in the backseat, the Mercedes-Maybach S-Class is the world's quietest production limousine. The Mercedes-Maybach S-Class fuses the perfection of the Mercedes-Benz S-Class with the exclusivity of Maybach. Vehicles from Mercedes-Maybach boast highly exclusive equipment that extends beyond those offered by Mercedes-Benz. To sum up, Mercedes-Maybach embodies the best in its most exclusive form. Our role is as follows: not only do we want to offer our S-Class customers the best car, we also want to give them the best fit to their individual and exclusive lifestyles. In parallel to the sporty positioning of Mercedes-AMG, we are using Mercedes-Maybach to create a new offering in the exclusive top segment. It is to this end that we launched the Mercedes-Maybach sub-brand in November of 2014. In our planning for the further expansion of our presence in the luxury segment, we are dealing with two fixed parameters. S-Class customers who want even more exclusivity, and the development of the international car market. Let's take a look first at S-Class customers from whom we have been receiving very clear signals. Many of them have expressed the desire to drive a highly exclusive and individual variant of the best car in the world. These customers want that something on a level that is best described by the word sophisticated. Potential Mercedes-Maybach customers are very successful financially and are often at the pinnacle of society. They cultivate a very conscious form of understatement, and they have clearly defined core values. For them, sophistication means authentic products, the very highest quality in technology, craftsmanship and service, and especially the aforementioned understatement. The German saying is, Sie tragen den März nach innen. This is precisely what we at Mercedes-Benz and Mercedes-Maybach mean by modern luxury. The question then is, does the global market for top luxury automobiles offer any growth potential, and if, how much? Independent analysis and studies show that the luxury segment has the best prerequisites for continued growth. A reliable indicator is the World Ultra Wealth Report published by the major Swiss bank UBS and market research agency WealthX. The study measures the change in wealth of the ultra-rich between July 2013 and June 2014. The results show that today there are about 211,000 ultra-rich in the world, with total assets amounting to around $30 trillion. In just 5 years, they are expected to be as many as 250,000 ultra-rich, with combined assets totaling of $40 trillion. The development of the overall market indicates average growth of 2.4% over the next 10 years. 2.4% per year over the next 10 years. Growth will take largely place in non-triad regions. The premium market, which is of interest to us, constitutes around 10% of the overall market, and we are pleased to report that it's performing better than the market as a whole. Here's the market volume, the total market volume, there's a share of the luxury premium market. With our current and planned product lineup, we are in an excellent position to share in this and to fulfill customer wishes at the very highest level. We are already there where others want to be, with innovative products featuring the latest technologies and with an attractive design. The biggest markets for premium and luxury vehicles will be China and the United States. These will also be the focal point for sales of our Mercedes-Maybach vehicles. The largest single market for Mercedes-Maybach will be China, where we expect around 50% of global sales. Other major markets are, beside the United States, Russia, the Middle East, Europe, and Japan. With Mercedes Mercedes-AMG and Mercedes-Maybach, we are advancing into pricing territory that has previously been associated largely with British luxury brands. Through the use and expansion of the S-Class architecture, we achieve considerable economies of scale and extremely good margins. At the same time, Mercedes-Maybach can offer highly attractive pricing relative to its direct British competitors. Mercedes-Maybach offers super luxury at bargain pricing was the headline that appeared recently in a German trade publication. In reference to the gross list price of 134,000 euros for the Maybach Mercedes-Maybach S-500 and 187,000 euros for the Mercedes-Maybach S-600. But before you dash out to take advantage of the low interest rate right now, we recommend you to consider the individual equipment options also included in the price list that can lift both cars to a total of well over 200,000 euros. Mercedes-Benz, Mercedes-AMG and Mercedes-Maybach put us in the very best position. Thanks to our two sub-brands, we are the only manufacturer represented in both parts of the top luxury segment. Driving performance from Mercedes-AMG and the best in its most exclusive form from Mercedes-Maybach. Our history, as shown, covers all the most attractive vehicle body types. We have analyzed in detail how best to offer the individual vehicles under the Mercedes-Benz, Mercedes-AMG, or Mercedes-Maybach brands. This year will see us embark on two new chapters in our luxury car strategy. One of them has already been shot by a number of prototype hunters and has dimensions that make any form of camouflage seem like a very nice try. The new Mercedes-Maybach Pullman is aimed at governments and the very pinnacle of society. We will present this incredibly stately and prestigious limousine in the course of the first tournament of the great tradition of state limousines in the spirit of the 300 and 600 Pullman. And we will present another particularly attractive S-Class model in the second half of this year. This much I'll tell you. If you are a fan of the stars, you have a very good sight at them from that view. With the Mercedes-Maybach already presented and the forthcoming Pullman, plus our plans for the second half of 2015, we have expanded our S-Class lineup to them 6 models. A short wheelbase, a long wheelbase, the S-Class Coupe, the S-Class Mercedes-Maybach, the Pullman, and the Stargazer. Ladies and gentlemen, our focus here has been on the topic of luxury vehicles. In Detroit, however, there was a lot of emphasis on SUVs, both by Mercedes and other manufacturers. It seems that even SUVs now have a connection to super luxury, as indicated by some manufacturers, for example in Detroit. Thank you for listening.